Hey everyone, welcome back to Rock Fragrances. This is Mike. Figured what better way to kick off the channel reviews than going for the king first. Go big or go home, right? Today I'm going to review Creed's Aventus, probably a fragrance that needs no introduction. The bottle here today is a newer formulation, so this is 2021. I have owned a 2019 bottle. I've sniffed a 2014 bottle. These new formulations, and Creed itself gets a lot of flack, but suffice to say, is this still a good fragrance today? Absolutely. I mean, it is a mind-changing scent for folks that are perhaps at the beginning of their fragrance journey, and I still reach for this one very often. Creed's probably one of the very few bottles that I've went through 2 bottles of. It's just really good stuff. So, we can talk a little bit about just some of the issues with Creed, how they sold out to BlackRock, how they're reformulating things to death, how they're watering down their ingredients. But at the end of the day, this is a good fragrance. So what do you get right off the rip? Boom, juicy fruit. You get that smoky, juicy at the same time, pineapple top note that is just something like you've probably never smelled before. Every time I smell this, it just triggers off great memories for me. At the beginning of my serious fragrance journey back about 5 years ago. But it does this really nice trick where you get that birchy, earthy, smoky undertone. And it's not as if the fruit is there, oh, it's so good, just to trick you. It sort of kind of collapses in on itself and you get this fruity, smoky, birchy, pineapple mix all the way through to the ending. Certainly there's some oak moss under there. There's that musky, that clean musk that Creed is known for. That it really just is an excellent fragrance. Value for money. Let's be quite clear. $300, $400, $500. You see some of these bottles going for. Is it worth it? I'd say try it. Go to your department store, get your nose on this stuff, and see for yourself. And if it's something that you absolutely love, go for it. I do get a little bit annoyed at people that say, oh, this is played out, this DNA is played out. And look, it has been cloned and cloned to death for a reason. It is still a #1 bestseller for Creed for a reason. I think people always find some reason to be contrarian about these things for some reason. I don't know what it is. They just like to go against the grain. And hey, look, maybe there's people out there that works for. But when you see a legendary best-selling fragrance for years and years and years on end, typically there's a reason for that. And that's how I feel about Creed, and will probably always feel, about Creed. So for me, this is the fragrance that set off the journey to get into niche. It's an excellent fragrance. Other things people will say about this is, oh, well, again, the DNA is played out. Look, there's not many people in this game that go as deep as probably a lot of people that are watching this video, certainly not myself. When I go out into the real world, I don't smell this everywhere. People I come in contact with, compliment factor off the charts with this one. Girlfriend loves it. I've gotten 3 or 4 compliments from people's spouses that say, oh gosh, what are you smelling? Now, that's can be an embarrassing moment, but always feels nice to good to get those compliments. So it's something that will work. You'll like the smell of it. People around you will like the smell of it. It just really is the king for a reason. So at the end of the day, is Creed still good in 2022, about to go into 2023 here? Yeah, absolutely. Are there better fragrances as you continue on your journey? Are you going to find better fragrances that potentially you want to reach for more? Sure. But this works everywhere. This works in the office. This works on a date. This works casually. Wear it to bed. I don't care. You're going to like it. So, it's so juicy off the top and then settles down into that nice, masculine, musky scent. It's just something that changed the game, and there's a reason for that. So Creed, This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. Look forward to catching you